look so fine that I really wanna be mine. Yeah, you say you look so fine that I really wanna be mine.
It's Tony here with TonisNightOut.com, and we're hanging out with the boys from Jet. How exciting. This is
Cam.
Chris.
Mark.
Nick.
Nick's quiet today. We went to the show last night, and it was fantastic, amazing. They rocked my pants off. Shh, don't tell anybody. So you guys, yeah, that was me. Anyway, the boys here, they're from Melbourne.
Yes. Yep.
I'm going to teach you the correct pronunciation. It's Melbourne.
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 Don't let the O fool you, and also don't let the U fool you either, or the R. Just go straight to the N and an E. Melbourne.
Melbourne.
That's it.
Got it. Okay. Anyway, for Aussie boys, it's all good with me. So, let's see. Your biggest hit.
My biggest hit?
The biggest hit. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, oh, what? The song?
The song.
Went back to high school and, what was his name? Golden, getting punched in the face. But now, you're talking about music.
Music.
Right, yes. Are you going to be my girl, maybe, is the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Now, there's a rumor going around the internet that was written about me. So, you care to elaborate?
Oh, right. I'd never met you, but we were impelled, yes.
Now, seriously, compelled. All right, we'll let that one go. But anyway, do you ever get tired of performing it?
No, not really. No, it always gets a pretty good reaction, you know. So that's always good. You know, you want that in a rock and roll show. It's good to have some excitement. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's fine. We wrote it and everything, so you know, it'd be silly if we didn't write it and it wasn't our song and we played it. That would be awkward.
So what do you guys prefer in the process more? Do you like writing? Do you like recording? Do you like playing live? What's your favorite thing?
Watching movies on the bus.
You?
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm yawning. I think they all have their sort of their pluses and minuses. When you're at the end of recording, all you want to do is go on tour, and at the end of touring, all you want to do is go in the studio. So you get sick of everything, you know, and everything's enjoyable. It's all good. It's fun. We're in a band. It's good, you know.
It's better than moving fridges or something.
I would imagine. So why did you get into music in the first place? For the love of music? For the girls? For
The kicks.
For the kicks?
For the kicks. Yeah. Because sick of moving fridges. Yeah, I didn't want to move any more fridges. And they said you can move down to moving just the little bar ones, the little bar fridge. But I said, I just want to stop moving refrigeration. I don't care how big it is, even an ice pocket. Yeah, no, I started playing music at school, you know, so I was just, I don't know, just something appealed to me about it, you know what I mean? And then, like, you know, the fact that you can do it for a living is, it's a strange job, but it's all I can do, really. So you can always fall back on moving fridges.
So, yeah. So who are your biggest influences? Because you guys have a very distinct sound. It's very old school. You know, it's like old school genre. So who are your favorite artists that influenced you growing up or now?
An old school genre. You know, I think we make music that's here and now. You know, we're not like a retrospective act. You know, we don't dress or listen just solely to tunes written pre-1975. You know, like this record, we listen to a lot of Daft Punk and you know stuff like that. Anyone else want to?
Yeah, I mean, actually, a lot of the songs that I wrote on this record, I came up with using electronic equipment, loops and things like that, and like bass lines and really not really hardly any guitar until we got into the band together. I mean, you know, we do have our roots, I think, in, you know, classic rock, but I think everybody has their roots in classic rock because everybody likes it, you know. But yeah, it's true that, you know, these days I think it's much more sort of varied, you know, palette of bands and eras and genres and things like that.
I totally agree, and you definitely have a modern twist on what you'd say is classic, you know, but it really rocks, and people really love it. I really love it personally. So this is album number 3. First one, Get Born, huge. Second one, Shine On. Not huge, but still really good and underrated, in my opinion. But here we go, Take 3, and everybody's like, "Oh, Jet is back." Like, how do you feel about that?
I think that yeah, when you go down the store and you pick up Shaka Rock, pick up Shine On as well, and don't let this die, man. Come on, we can still do this. Yeah. But you know, for us, like musically, Shine On was a huge step, and you know, who gives a fuck what it sold, you know, for us. Interesting take. Yeah, so I mean, for us that was a huge step forward musically, and so you know we had to do that to get to this point, you know, and so you know, we're proud of it, and it was a good thing to do, you know. So
along those same lines, then, how is this new album different from the first 2?
I think that we just sort of experimented more with like how, you know, the different sort of way to write the music, and we co-produced it, so our fingerprints are all over every bit of it. We own and breathed and ate every second of it, and I think that shows. And you know, I think like certain things, like you got like not just sort of rock songs and ballads, and it's not really that clear cut. It's more just like the music is. We experimented with sort of song form and, you know, how to write a huge big melancholy rock song or whatever, you know, just mixing it up.
So Shaka Rock. What does Shaka Rock mean? Where does that you get that from?
It means bastard rock.
Shaka's an African word for fridge moving. No.
Fantastic. The first song off the album, She's a Genius, again about me.
That one was written about you. Are you gonna be my girl? Not sure.
I knew it.
Yeah, you got it. It's all you.
So the new album is out when?
August 25th, 2009.
2009. And where could we see you guys next?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know when you're going to put this to air. I don't know when next is. We'll be back here in August, for sure.
Oh, we're playing Boston.
So we're playing Boston tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Probably won't get this up on the web.
The 10th of July, 2009.
So you're on tour now for how long?
For a while.
Yeah, it's a show. It's not a really long tour. This one in the States. It's a couple of weeks. We're going to be going until, you know, December, but we're leaving America in a couple of weeks, and then we're going to Japan, and then we're doing a lot of festivals in Europe, and then I think we're going to Australia, and then I think we're going to come back here. So by the time we get back here in August, we'll have gone around the world once.
Amazing. So I'm definitely going to come see you guys on the tour again, and I look forward to it. And we're really excited about the new album, and I think everybody should pick it up. I'm here with Jet. This is Tony from Tony's Night Out saying we're out.
Bye.
She knows so many pretty boys, they are all the same. You said we're also wanting to. She said nothing but they also was more than you. That girl's a genius.
It's better than moving fridges, and sometimes I get to hang out with you guys. I usually end up just meeting the band just randomly, and so I decided to tell my story as a creative outlet. And I do it from a fan's perspective, and people really seem to appreciate it because, you know, it's like they can't get to the show, and this gives them a way to be able to experience what I do.
That's
You know.
cool. She's
So they
good.
li-
She's
they-
good.
Wonderful. Well, that's it for Mark's Night Out, and we're out.
I think she's serious.